Hey, this is Hammy from Ramage Inc. and this is my turn to do the Ramage Inc podcast. Yes! So these are strange times indeed, folks. Strange enough that I am now sitting in my garden talking to a camera phone. And I'm sure I'm getting some looks from my neighbours as if to say, why is that guy sitting in his garden talking to his phone? But like I said, strange times. In case this video reaches you at some point in the distant future, let's give you a bit of context. It is April 2020 and we are in lockdown. Which means if you're in a band, you're probably not going to be at the most productive time in your careers. Although, I see a lot of people are being creative out there. Some people who can sing rather well, who I had no idea they could sing. So kudos to all you guys finding your creative spirit and dusting off all the cobwebs on the old guitars sitting in the attics and stuff. I've started playing the piano again. And it's bringing a lot of memories back actually. I remember how bad I was at it and I am equally as bad at it now. Yeah. It's great to see so many people being creative in other ways as well though. Sees are doing a lot of DIY. And a lot of these are drinking a lot more as well, which you can see. But any followers to my normal social media feed know that DIY and drinking is pretty much a daily staple for me. So in many ways the lockdown, it's just life as usual, you know. Nobody to talk to, DIY, drink. Right, enough pesh. Let's get on to what we were actually here to do, and that's to talk about music. And the purpose of this podcast is for me to introduce you to two bands that I'm really quite fond of in the Scottish underground music scene at the moment. First band, Godeater. Now, when I first heard the name of that band, I just instantly wanted to like them. And it's a kind of name that you think these are already banned in about 20 different countries with a name like that. Fantastic. And as soon as I heard this band, actually it brought a lot of memories back. The underground scene in Glasgow in the early 2000s, bands like Coexist and Man Must Die. And I remember at that time, that was the first time I really saw guys that I knew and could go and talk to and stuff. They could actually play blast beats and shred and just play their instruments to a super high standard. And very extreme music this. And it's not going to be for everyone, but if you're into that really highly technical, it's kind of like a combination of, there's death metal in there and there's a bit of black metal. Like there's just, you know, like I said, like the technical stuff, a little bit of gent in there as well. It's just got everything. So please just give it a check out, turn your system up as loud as you can and enjoy. This is Silent Spring from Godeater.
Across the water, ability grows. Real world, death trap, inevitable soil rules. Cognitive dissonance, putting parts of a flow in course of dirt. We're trying to be society, no light and day with the rising tide. Population is guided, slave on
Holy hell, that was heavy. Next band, completely different vibe that we're going for now, and I have a bit of history with these guys in a good way. So again, going back to early 2000s, there was this band called Battalion of Flies that were kicking about in the Edinburgh rock scene at that time, and I just instantly became a fan, and I used to go to all their gigs, watch them, and there's a bit of Ramage Inc history there as well, because the lineup that we had at that time, which was actually featuring myself on guitar, would you believe? He played a gig at Studio 24, and it was one of the first gigs we really played, and on the bill that night was Battalion of Flies, and I think that's how I was introduced to them. Fast forward maybe a year or two from there, and then a vacancy came up in the drumming department, which threw my name right forward for that, and luckily enough was able to audition and get in, and I was in Battalion of Flies for about maybe a year following that point, and then things actually went off to the side, and the band was inactive for the next decade and a half, and it's only last year that they've reformed, and they're going good guns again now. Different lineup, but still got Craig on vocals, fantastic singer, and a really good plumber as well. He did the central heating on my house. So I really would like for you to check out these guys. So the video I'm going to play is, I'm going to take a guess, but it's in the early 2000s, 2003 maybe. But anyway, you can find that out on the info in said video. This is Battalion of Flies, Tumshie.
Now lying
Anyway, that is the end of my podcast, folks. I hope you've enjoyed those two bands I have sent your way, and you can now merrily go back to your drinking and DIY. I have started the drinking, so I cannot do DIY because you should never go up a ladder with a drill. You should be drinking. Always remember that, folks. Stay safe. See ya.